Before I visited Pakistan, I honestly didn't know what to expect. Like many foreigners, all I really knew about Pakistan was bits and pieces from the news. And let's be honest, the news doesn't always paint the full picture. I was a little nervous, not scared, but that feeling when you are going somewhere completely different, somewhere with a different culture, language, and way of life. I had questions raising in my mind. Will people accept me? Will I feel welcome? Will I be judged because I look different? But the moment I landed with my husband, everything changed. Right from the airport, the atmosphere felt warm. Not the weather, I mean the people. There were smiles everywhere, not fake, not forced, genuine smiles. It felt like someone you haven't seen for a long time is so happy to finally meet you. And this warmth didn't end at the airport. Through my trip, I was amazed by how Pakistanis treated me. Not just nicely, they treated me like a family. One small memory that always brings a smile to my face is the way people would randomly greet me. Complete strangers would wave at me, say, "Welcome to Pakistan," with the biggest smiles you can imagine. I remember one day my husband and I were walking in a local bazaar, just exploring. A lady selling fabrics saw me, smiled brightly, and said, "You are our guest. You must take tea with us." And before I could even answer properly, chairs were brought out. Tea was served, and suddenly I was part of a little Pakistani family moment. It was overwhelming in the best way possible. I had never experienced anything like this before. In many countries, being a foreigner means you are just another tourist. People might smile at you because you are spending money. It can feel it can feel strange, But in Pakistan, I wasn't like that at all. People genuinely cared about me. They wanted me to feel safe, comfortable, and loved. Another moment I will never forget. One afternoon, we were visiting a small city, not a major tourist spot. We were just walking when an old uncle, I didn't even know him, approached us. At first, I thought maybe he would ask for money or sell something, but no. He simply said in Urdu that I'm their guest. That simple sentence touched my heart so deeply because it wasn't scripted. It came from a place of pure humanity. And you know what? This wasn't a one time thing, it happened again. In the markets, in the mosque, in the parks, even at the roadside stalls. Coming to Pakistan, I didn't even realize that I had so many stereotypes. I realized that kindness doesn't need to speak the same language. Hospitality doesn't care about your nationality, and humanity lives in every corner of the world if you are open enough to experience it. I realized that sometimes the simplest gestures, a smile, an offer of tea, a kind word, can heal the hidden fears inside the traveler's heart. Pakistanis don't just treat foreigners nicely, they treat them like a blessing. They make you feel honored, respected, protected, even when you are a complete stranger. And honestly, it's one of the most beautiful things I have ever experienced in my life. One thing that really surprised me was how protective Pakistani families can be towards foreigners, especially towards women. One time, my husband and I went to a family park. We were just walking, and And a little girl, maybe 5 or 6 years old, ran up to me with the flower. I thought maybe she was selling it or something. But no, her mother called out from the side, "Gift for guest." They just wanted to give me a flower. No money, no expectations, just love. And not just once. Everywhere we went, gifts, tea, snacks, people kept offering things without expecting anything back. At first, it was hard for me to accept. I kept thinking maybe I should pay them, maybe they expect something. But after some time, I realized this is just who they are, and it's their culture. Guests are treated like royalty. I remember laughing with my husband saying, if we keep drinking tea at every house we are invited to, we will turn into a tea ourselves. Because honestly, in one day, we were offered tea like 7 or 8 times. Even if we politely said no, they will still insist, saying just 1 cup. When we came back home after our trip, people asked me, was it safe? Was it dangerous? Were people rude? And I just smiled, because how do you explain to someone that in a world full of negativity and fear, you found a place where people welcome you with open hearts? How do you explain the feeling of walking into a stranger's home and being treated like their own daughter? How do you explain that even in the crowded streets, you never felt alone because someone was always ready to help you, guide you, or simply smile at you? Pakistan taught me that sometimes what we hear on TV is just noise. Real life is made of real people, and real people have hearts bigger than oceans. I didn't just find new experience in Pakistan. I found new family. I found aunties who treated me like their daughter, uncles who worried if I was eating enough, cousins I never knew I had, strangers who become protectors, friends, and warm memories. If you have ever wondered how Pakistanis treat foreigners, let me tell you honestly, they don't just treat you well, they touch your soul. And for that, I will forever be grateful. If you are from Pakistan, thank you. You showed me the true meaning of hospitality and kindness. And if you are someone thinking of visiting Pakistan someday, don't be afraid. Open your heart. Let the experience change you. If you had a beautiful travel experience too, tell me in the comments. I loved reading your memories. Till next time, take care and never underestimate the power of simple kindness, because sometimes a smile and a cup of tea can change the world. Bye bye. Paka paka.